again. So you look at that, I will start searching. So my topic is rabies. Rabies. This is my topic. And the rabies, the infectious disease, can be found in mammals, even the human. So I want to specify in some kind of animals, in cat and dogs. So I just start and the operators just type cat or dog or canine. So this means I start research, find out the previous research about rabies in cat, rabies in dog or canine. So just start searching. So now you started, you look at that, you just started. I will log in again, again, started. And you look at that, some articles, they contain a key lock. It means you don't buy it, you don't subscribe. You just uncheck on this. Just only the article that can I access to the full text. Just uncheck it. So Springer provide you content type in defense, journals and book. Suppose I'm looking for journals. So I just click on this journals. Suppose I want this kind of journals, just click on this journal. Maybe I read through the abstracts. So that related to my topic. I want to add it to my Endnote library. So you look at that. They provide you this one, size. It means you want to cite it in your thesis. You need and bibliography information. You don't need to type it in anymore. Just click on this, cite these articles. And then you look at this one. This is just tell you, do you have the Endnote? If you do, just follow me by click on this, download citation. Just click on this, download citation. Just click on this, download citation. When you download it, you look at that. You're using the Google Chrome. When you're using the Google Chrome, you just open it. Just click open it. Will directly export to the Endnote. You look at that. They directly to the Endnote now. And the Endnote remind you one reference just imported. That is your reference. Just say, can I have a look? So just say the edit. You look at that, the journals, you got to this one, and you got abstracts too, you got the URL, you got everything that's compulsory for psychic. And then you look at that, I just need a full text. So do I have to download PDF and attach it? For the Endnote say you don't need it. If you search the Springer within your IP, I mean the internet protocol, in the campus, in the NU, you can use this kind of function. Just right click. I just tell the Endnote, can you find out? I have a line to access the full text because I'm using the NU internet. So just try it, just find out full text, just find out the full text. The Endnote will start searching for you on the left hand side, start searching for you. You look at that. The Endnote will start searching for you. You look at that, searching for you. And Endnote say, I found PDF for you. I found PDF for you. And I test for you. You can look at that. You can notice that on a purple clip. And back to the PDF again. You look at that. This kind of PDF. So you just open it. Just open it separately. And then you start read through to review it. To review it. You just start to review it. Review it. Review it. You can look at that. And now you can enlarge it. So the same idea with the clean version. You want to find out a word rabies in this kind of paper. You just look at that, the magnify. Just click on the magnify, just type the rabies. Just type the rabies. They will search for you the full text. Just move forward. Move forward. And now you can look at that. Black down. You got the definition of rabies. Maybe you have to sign in chapter 2. So this is very important for me. I just start highlight it. And the Endnote provide you the highlight pen. You can look at that on this, make up an annotation. You just click on this and use this one to highlight. So this means you highlight for remind you later that this is, I found the definition of this kind of disease. So maybe I want to take a note for remind me again what the reason why do I highlight it. The Endnote provide you this one sticky note. Just click on this. You just put the mouse over there and double click on this, add notes to remind you for later on. So you just take definition of rabies. Will be cited in my chapter 2, page 1. So notes is searchable. You just remind yourself, I highlight because I will cite it in my chapter 2 for page 1, the definition of rabies, and then just close it. So when you open it, you will see your note and remind you. So you can take note, you can highlight it. Even you want to strike it, because this is not relevant to you, you strike it and make it highlight. It's more clear to see it for you. So haven't saved yet, you just click on this to save notes, to save the highlight, just click on save this. This is will save for you, and back to the Endnote again, add to the Endnote again. You look at that. This is good for your review. When you review, you give the note on this and back to this one. So you say this is good for the chapter 2. You can move this to chapter 2. You look at that. The chapter 2, you just drag and drop to chapter 2. Because the definition of chapter 2, you just drag and drop to move to the chapter 2. This is we call articles. Again, back to again. Back to Springer again. Back to Springer again. This kind of Springer again. I just back to again. So another kind, I just want a book too. just back to your chapter 2, chapter. So I found a chapter. I just click on this. Book is different. You can see it. Book is different. Book, the chapters that you sign, we call the book section, not the whole book. The sprinkle remind you, you just sign only this chapter. They provide you side chapter. You just click on this, select the program. So you can look at that. It's different. Articles and books is different. So books is make you clearly see how to export to the Endnote site. Chapter, follow me, and select a name of your program, the Endnote again, and open it, open it, open it, open it, open it. Again, just find me out the footage again, find me out footage again. So you can look at that. They have a book now and find you again, find you again. You look at that, you got a PDF too. And the group, you got a book, to left hand in group books. This is the Springer. And another one I will show you. I cannot show you every database. I just pick some database that most of you familiar with. And another one. I just use the dissertation too. This is provided by university too. Again, I want to study the same thing. I just use the same keyword. Just start searching again. This is the thesis. It's thesis. Same thesis. Again, then thesis. Again, searching again. Searching again. You got 1,000, 8,000. So you have to refine it. You look at that on the left-hand side, you'll have to refine before you export to the Endnote. So I need only 10 years, 10 years. Just click on this, enter state length, and just type 10 years, 10 year. Start with the 10 year. Start from the beginning of the year, calendar year, the 1st January till 31st of December. Just update me. So I got 2,000 and I want to refine to my subjects. Suppose I study in Get More. I want to study in infectious disease or another kind of veterinary science, and just sort me again by alphabet. So I just look for the infectious disease or some kind of disease. I just looking for that kind of disease, or just only veterinary science. You just look at it, this one, veterinary service, and looking for the specific subject for you, just animals for you, Asian study, biology, and applied for you. So now you want to move to the Endnote. So you look at that. this one is different because they have a checkbox. The Springer, it doesn't have the checkbox for you. Checkbox, it means you can select more than one. Export to the Endnote. So this one, I want to export more than one reference to the Endnote. And they say 1 to 20 enough for you. I say don't enough for me. I need 100 of reference. Just scroll out down and set the item per page to maximum 100 per page. 100 per page. You got 100 per page. Select once. This means select a page. I need 100 to the Endnote. You look at that on this side. It means you want to side. Just click on this side. After you sign, they said 100 is collect. You said collect, and I want to export to citation managers. And you look at that, Endnote displayed. So it means you want to export to Endnote, you just follow me by click the RIS. Just click on this RIS, just click RIS. They will ask you are a robot or the human. If you are human, you have to type the captcha. So you just type it SG boss SGEST and then continue. So this one will export you the data. Export you to the data. So this one, after you open it, it will directly to the Endnote. You can look at that. And now they move you 100. And 100, you look at that, they will separate you in group. The first one, the group published in 2013, backward it's 29, 14 onward, and past 5 years, and separate in a year. And contain a word, label, thesis is 100. So you got 100 of this, 105. This is we call groups. You set in advance. The Endnote will separate for you. This is for the thesis. And the last one that I want to show you, the Web of Science. The Web of Science. Just go to the Web of Science. Web of Science. For the Web of Science, you just start searching again. Web of Science. Start searching again. Start with the topic. Start with a topic first. So do the same keyword, same concept. Start again, searching. Start again, searching. Just search only the journals. And then I gone only past 5 years, just 2017 forward and refine. And then I need articles only, original research article only. And then I just specific on infectious disease only and refine. And then you got 211. So I need 211. How can I send it to my Endnote? You can look at that. If you got, you can set a display on this. You can up to 50. If you want 200, how can I get 200? So just mark all page first, mark all page first. Just click on this and click add to mark list, add to my mark list. Just click on this, add to my mark list and add without giving a name. Just click on this and then move to another page, move to another page, move to another page, move to another page. Click again, add to mark list again, mark list again, and then move to another page again, add to mark list again, and fine. Page 4 again, add to mark list again, and the last page, and mark 2 again. So when you mark it, you just go up. You can look at that mark list. You got 211 in your mark list. You want to export to the Endnote, just click on this mark list. So you want to send all. Want to send all, just want to send all. So you mean you look at that Endnote, you just select all the mark list. Just select on the mark list. Suppose I want to export to my Endnote. And you remember that I told you different platform of Endnote. They provide you Endnote Online and Endnote Desktop. Remember that? What kind of Endnote are you using? You are using the desktop. You have to go to the desktop, Endnote Desktop, Endnote Desktop. So I want to record 1, 2, this one, and select this every fields, send me to the Endnote. Just export it. And then open it again, the same thing. 2000 will export you 100 of this. Look at that, 2011 export to you and separate in a group that you have set, You look at that, you have set. So now you got it, you got group, you got a group of this, you got a chapter of this. So this one is mean you want to send to this group, this kind of groups, just move to this kind of group, So just move by manuals to the custom group on. But the smart group, you don't need to do anything. This one we call export directly. The last one that we call, you have thousands of PDF before you know the Endnote. So how can I back to the original database that can I get a full text? So I don't remember long time ago, just last year, I don't remember this kind of PDF I did get it from, I do get it from, I don't remember. Don't worry about that. Just let Endnote do it for you. Suppose you got, we call the PDF. I have the PDF. I just connect the internet. Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Hello? Okay.
Yes.
ได้ยินค่ะคุณบอล
Because someone just in the chat, because no sound on this. Again, the last one is easy for you. You have the PDF. You don't need to back to the originals database. You just follow this kind of step. Just click on this file. You want to import it. So you can import to the Endnote one by one using select file. But I tell you, you don't got only one PDF. Some of you 50 PDF, 100 of PDF. If you select file, it means you takes in hours, 2 hours, or a day. You don't need to do that. You can change to the folder. So you just click at the new folder and move all the PDF that you want to import to the Endnote to this kind of folder. So you can import up to 500 or 1,000. So this maximum is 1,000. So you don't need to do one by one. So, but I will show you how one by one works and how the folders is work. Just select the file. Just start the file first. Very easy. And I'll tell you the location. You remember that? Where do you save the PDF in your local hard disk? Just choose this one, choose. And I save it in the document. I separate the photos in Node import, PDF import. Just open the PDF import. So I have 3 PDF. I just start, choose the first one and open it. You got 1 PDF. And another option, import option. And not say you have to select the filter. Because if you choose the long one, when import is empty, it's no data. So you just select the PDF because you want to import the PDF. The filter have to be select the PDF. The option have to be select the PDF. And duplicate. Duplicate it means you don't remember. I already imported to the Endnote or not. The Endnote provide you the drop-down menu list. If you are not sure you already imported, you can select this one, discard duplicates. Mean when you import the Endnote file, you already have it. They will reject it. Don't import to your library. But if you select the import all, maybe you found to reference that duplicate to the same PDF, same data. So Endnote don't reject it, they import all. But if you select import into duplicate, when the Endnote detects you already did it, you have it, I will separate the duplicate in another library. So we call that duplicate library. So you can make the decision you want to delete or you want to keep it. So suppose I just use this one, this card, because I'm not sure I already did it. Or this is my first time. I just start importing. Look at that. It now starts searching for you. You look at that, start searching for you. They provide you 2 things. The first one, bibliography data. You look at that, bibliography data. You don't need to fill in. You don't need to search in the original source. They will search the metadata for you. And another one, another benefit, they attach the PDF for you. You don't need to attach by manuals. They attach for you. But many students ask me, the Endnote accept any kind of because the PDF. Most of PDFs can search for the metadata. The answer is no. The Endnote will search the bibliography for the PDF that provide the DOI. I will show you how it look like. You can look at it. This one, the DOI. The DOI is mean, the DOI. DOI is mean, you're looking at on this. Look at that. This kind of DOI, this one. I will show you this one. You look at that, this search from this. But if you import it and data is not correctly, not displayed in a word, they show you in the numbers or some kind of cannot read in for the human. You have to back to the PDF again and check, do you have like this? If you don't, it means cannot import to the Endnote. So keep in mind that not only kind of PDF can import, but if you don't chew on this, they provide the PDF or not, you don't worry about that. You just import all. The Endnote will select for you, and another one that cannot search for the bibliography, you can do by manual and type it in. So this is we call some kind of the Endnote from the PDF. The PDF. So this is the PDF. Oh, I forgot something from the Google Scholar. I forgot. So back to search from the Google Scholar again. I have to show you something, the organization name again. So let's start with Google Scholar, Google.com, Scholar. So let's go on. So suppose you are searching for the specific organization using the advanced search. So suppose you are looking for the specific organization, World Health Organization, and you want to see report about the malaria. Have to be in titles and search for. Look at that. You search for the malaria. That author is World Health Organization. So it means you want to export to the Endnote. You just click on this. They provide you the Endnote. You just click on this. Click Endnote. Just click the Endnote. Just click on this Endnote and open it. Click on it. Open it. And you can export to the Endnote too. Open it and back to the Endnote again. And you look at that. You need to keep attention on this. Keep attention on this. Don't believe the data is correctly. You have to preview first. You look at that, preview. And then again, organization, WH. This is the organization, and even you don't type it, you don't manual it, even you export from the database, they don't change the format for you. You have to do by manual, by click, edit, and remember that need and comma, and then save it, and see it, change to the format, organization name. So again, back to again, remind you again, when you export it, export it. Just click on this, Endnote again, Endnote again, open again, and recheck again. Format is correctly or not. Put the mouse over there and pivot it. Not correct, just edit. Need and comma, need and comma, need and comma, good. Need and comma, need and comma, and save it. Save it. So now you finish collecting the data to the Endnote, and back to the highlight for the Endnote using with your manuscript. Using with the manuscript. So back to the step again. Step again. Step again. The step. You back to this one. I finish adding the data. I want to select the style. So maybe you are using in different style, but I will show you just only the basic style that most of students use, the APA, Vancouver, IEEE or something like that. How can I select? And I look. So I just look at that, the bibliography style. Look at that, the bibliography style. Again, so I want to see the style, just click on this. Summary again, select from this. And one of you say, can I have another style not show in the list on this, show in the list? Because I don't see any style that match me, So just follow this. The Endnote will provide you 1,000 of styles. You can look at that on select another style. Just click on this, select another style. The Endnote provide you 1,000 of styles. Suppose I want to search for a Chicago or Terrapian or something. I just type Chicago and start search again. So I just type a partial word. You look at that, Chicago's search for you. But I want to search for the specific journal, food sign. You just search for food sign. Just search for food sign. Just search. So journal food sign or food sign something or contain what foods. You can look at that, food chemistry or something like that. I just select how it look like and choose. This is the food chemistry. And you look at that, if I change to AP again, it look like this. Change to IEEE style, it look like this. Change to Vancouver styles, it look like this. So you can preview it and decide what style that you are using. Just use this one. Suppose I just back to AP again. So I'm happy on that. So just check it. Just check it. Just check it. So I'm happy on that. Then when you select the style, are you ready to move it to your manuscript? So now start with the easiest to use the Endnote. We call the independent bibliography style. This is good for just only to create the reference, the bibliography only, not citation, not citation. So just suppose I start to open the blank Microsoft and I want to select the bibliography style first. The first one I prefer APA. You look at that. If you need only one reference, you just use this button, copy, copy. Just click on this, copy. Just click on a copy. Then we copy this reference on the clipboard. Back to the Microsoft Word again. You want to place on Microsoft Word, you just hold the control and place V on this. V is mean view. Just copy and back to the Microsoft Word again and hold the control key and place control up and paste V key. Just press it. Again, repeat again, repeat again. I change the format too. I changed my mind to the Vancouver to Vancouver. So this is my style. I just want to copy only this reference. Just click on this, copy, copy, and back to the Microsoft Word again. Back to a Microsoft Word again, Microsoft Word again, and hold the control and paste V again. The same reference but different style. You look at that. Same reference but different style. So this is we call the easy way. The easy way. You can look at that. You can notice that. The first one, you look at that. The journal name is different format. The APA display in full names. Full names. Vancouver display in we call difference. We call a short name or abbreviation name. But you have to look at that. I will show you something. Some of them not change. You look at that. This one. You look at that. I will show you. This one. Even I select APA. You look at that. APA is show you in full names. But Vancouver is show you full names too. Why they don't change to a full name or BBA or abbreviation name? Why? Don't change to the abbreviation name. I will show you the abbreviation name of journals. If don't change by the bibliography style, you have to do one thing for the first use. The Endnote provide you the list of the abbreviation names of journals, but you don't import to your library yet. So they Endnote no choice. The list of abbreviations, they have to show in the full name instead of the abbreviation. So maybe you confused. So I will show you this one. Any student use the Vancouver? Can you just give me a feedback? Any student in this class or in this training using the Vancouver style? Any one of you? Can you answer this kind of question? Do you know that? The style, the Vancouver style? Hello? Any student familiar with the Vancouver style? Any one of you? It's quiet. Hello?
Hello.
Can hear.
Yes, yes. Question is, some of you, maybe you study in different subjects. Some of you study in humanities, social science. They require using the APA. This is no problem with the journal names because the basics APA require the full names. This is display the full names. You don't need to change. But the student study in health science, in medicals, in public health, in nursing, or in health science. Most of subjects they require in difference from the humanities student. Most of that they ask student to use Vancouver style. But Vancouver style, the journal names, only the journal names, they require display in abbreviation. Abbreviation is mean not the full name, just journal, just only one character J. And business, just abbreviation as BUS, and strategy just short is ST. And how come they don't change the format to bibliography style? So it's not we call it not display because you have to import the list that the Endnote provide for you. So you remember that on this, I will show you how can I change this one to bibliography abbreviation style. So you just back to two menus. Back to the library first, menu library. So you have to import the abbreviation list of journals. Just click on this, open term list, and see journal term list. Just click journal term list, journals term list, journal term list. So the journal term list, you look at that, you got 36 journals in the list. And you look at that, full names, abbreviation 1, abbreviation 2. So it means if you just type the journal's case report in this one, when you select the Vancouver, they detect to use abbreviation. So they have the journals in abbreviation name. So it's no problem. But you remember that journal of business on this journal of business strategy. In the column journal abbreviation is empty. It means Endnote no choice to display in full names because in the column abbreviation ones is empty. So for the style is not correct, how can I import the journal's abbreviation to my library? For the first use, I recommend you to delete all first, Control A first, and delete terms. Because if you import and Endnote found the duplicate one is have the abbreviation another one is doesn't. So Endnote is confused. How can I select because I found two journal names, the same journal names. One provide the abbreviation, one is without. So Endnote no choice have to display in full name only. So to prevent that kind of problem, just delete all. And then just click on this list and use this one, import list. And the Endnote will provide you the list of journals in specific subjects. Suppose I use medical subjects, just click on this. The Endnote will import 14,000 journal names. Another one, I just click on import economics too. I just click one. And back to term again. Back to term again. You look at that. You got abbreviation 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is different with period and without period. So back to the journals of business again. Back to the journal of business again. You look at that, journal of business. Journals of business. You look at that, journal of business. Journal of business. Journal of business belong to the group of economics. You look at that, journal of business. You look at that, past period. And then I'm back to again. Change to APA and back to Vancouver again. They change it to abbreviation. So in the future, if you face the problem like the journals display in full name, but the style require abbreviation, you just change from this. Just change that in export from this, import from this. This is switching first. And another one, if you need multiple reference, not only one, how can I select it? Back to select more than one. Just back to the group, hold the control, select it, hold the control, select it, more than one, select more than one. And then when you select, just right click and use this one, copy formatted, just click, select this one, multiple reference, copy selected, and back to the Microsoft Word again, and hold the Control C, Control V again. You look at that. This is we call multiple reference, just Control V's on this. This is we call select more than one. Again, repeat again. To the Endnote, select APA, select the APA, select the APA 7, more than one, just hold the control, select, just right click, copy formatted, and then just place it, fill, and then start independent bibliography. So another way, you got a Microsoft Word. You want to type the thesis, start with typing, and you want to cite the citation, including the bibliography style too. So another way, we call using the Endnote with the Microsoft Word. Because cite while you're live,